Chatter Live. I am one of your hosts, Joshua Harrell, Chief Revenue Officer over here at WorldVia and Travel Quest Network, and I am joined by my co-host, friend, possible astronaut somewhere in his career, as well as collector of alpaca fur products. This is the CEO of Travel Quest Network and WorldVia, Jason Block.
Here we are, Joshua. It is the weekly chatter. Let's do it.
Part Trey. All right, guys. Sorry, we're just
three for Friday.
Yeah, it's 3 for Friday. Isn't that called a turducken? No, not a turducken. It's turkey. In bowling, isn't it called a turkey when you do things 3 times?
Yeah, it is.
I'm getting so sporty these days.
I'm impressed.
Anyway,
you got your bowling shirt on, so
thank you. Hey guys, welcome to the show. If you are new to the show and you are like, "What is this tomfoolery?" No, it is not normally this wild and crazy. We're 2 wild and crazy kind of guys. Sorry. Oh wow, you can't make me redo the show. Anyway, the weekly Chatter Live is something that we started a few years ago as just a fun way to recap the week and share wins and challenges. And it was born from Travel Quest Network, America's best host agency, premier host agency. The best host agency in the universe. I'm just going to keep on rolling until someone tells me to stop. No. So it started there, and we had such amazing conversations. And I mean, some of it was silly. Some of it was inspiring. Some of it might have been boring. I mean, you can't win all the time. And then one of our members, Lisa Phillips, said, "Can you please make this a podcast?" Which forever has changed the game, because now we are worldwide. This is a global show. They are tuning in all over the world. I think in some points that you could say I'm big in Tokyo right now, because I'm just saying it could be the case. Anyway, if you are a member of Travel Quest Network and are a member of our members only Facebook group, that is where the chatter is going on. So please share your wins, share your challenges. Please show us emotion, because your hearts, your emojis, they give us life. And I already know you guys are chatting in the group, because every time we had to restart, you guys were chatting away. So we know that that's happening. But anyway, everyone, all is welcome to the show. We talk about travel. We talk about travel, which would be getting there, right? Mm-hmm. We talk about destinations. We talk about travel categories and types of travel. And we talk mainly about being travel entrepreneurs.
Right.
Because a little known fact, I could tell you were looking at me like, are you going to say something that is like a secret? No, I consider myself a serial entrepreneur. I often label you as that because it sometimes serial is associated with things like killer, and so it's not necessarily a positive thing. Yeah, but we've been entrepreneurs in various different businesses. Yeah. And our favorite business is the travel business. Mm-hmm. So we talk a lot about being an entrepreneur in general, but specifically how it ties to travel. So those are some of the things that we talk about. But sometimes we talk about just anything that we want to talk about. So, you know, that does happen.
It does.
Now, Jason has been missing quite a lot this summer from the show because he has to go to a lot of cheer things and campy type things. Not himself personally, but he has some daughters that are very, very active. And you, last week, I did share with everybody. I hope, I didn't even think about the fact that I was sharing that you were in Hershey, Pennsylvania. Mm-hmm. I mean, if I had known your hotel, I could have actually, you could have had people deliver 20 pizzas to you. So I should maybe be a little more cautious about that, right?
That's right. But check in under an assumed name.
Yeah, exactly. Mine would be Fred Flintstone, if you did want to.
Would it really?
No.
What would your assumed name be?
Jackson Montague. What would yours be?
Let's go with I don't know. Stephen Blank.
Oh. I actually knew a Stephen Blank.
Did you?
Yeah, isn't that weird? That's weird. Anyway.
Sure.
What would your it's not an assumed name, is that what it's called?
I don't know. It's
What's it called?
pseudonym.
Pseudonym.
Is it?
Yeah, but I remember in that movie with Julia Roberts and Hugh Grant, Notting Hill, where they had a special name.
Yeah.
All right, we're spending a lot of time on this. We're going to move away from that. So please, we're going to go to the chat in just a minute. So please tell us how's it going in your world. Just a little bit of recapping for the week. We've been talking about it a good bit, but if you go to TribalQuestNetwork.com/blog, you are starting to see some new content there, content to help you run your business. And guess what? We're multicam now. So I have to get used to looking at this camera and then looking at this camera. And occasionally, hey, what about that one? There we go. Yeah. So it took us long enough to get there, but we now have multicams, and this is very, very exciting. And we did give this. You weren't here. Relia was your substitute host, I guess. But I
listened, yeah.
I want to give our Paul a big shout out from me and Evan, our producer behind the scenes, who is responsible for us restarting the show a few times. So you like that one, Evan?
See how he just backed the bus right up?
Here's the bus. I'm the driver. And no. But our Paul was so helpful in making these three cameras work. So do you know, I think I might have shared this with you, but the 3-camera system for sitcoms that is now a part of all of those types of shows was originated by Desilu Studios, or Desilu Productions, Lucille Ball and Desi Arnaz. So they were the ones that came up with this. So they didn't have to film things over and over again. They just had the multiple cameras to be like, hey, blah, 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 blah. It only works, though, if you actually go to the other camera while I'm looking at it. But, okay, anyway, we're good. All right, Evan, you're going back. This week's blog, just so you know, Jason, I don't know if you had a chance to check it out, is about creating keywords to boost organic results on your website. So this is SEO, search engine optimization, is no laughing matter.
No, it's not. Hugely important.
It's hugely important. It takes a little bit of work. It takes a little more consideration than what you would normally, maybe think about. Like, hey, I'm building my website, and I'm just, got to get this up. But once you factor it into how you create content and how you build pages on your website, it has a tremendous impact on your ability to rank higher on the search engine result pages, as well as get those leads. Because at the end of the day, it's about getting those leads, those people to convert on your website. That's a good one. Thank you, Evan, for the sound effect there. But yeah, please check out the blog. And a new article comes out every week, if not more frequent than that. And please do follow us on Instagram and Facebook. That is where you can get kind of personal with us, and we can get personal with you. That sounded a little creepy. Can we just restart the show again? Is that an option now? Can we just say stop the show? Stop the show.
You're gonna have to stop the show.
But you know what I missed while you were gone is you are the prop king.
I do love a good prop.
You do love a good prop.
Yeah.
And I showed up to the show, and my beautiful table was now
littered with all kinds of stuff.
Of debris of all sorts.
Computers and papers and
other
stuff.
You said you were not going to do computer anymore, so I thought computer was gone. It's a security thing.
It is. I like to be able to look up stuff, and you know, hey.
Well, and you know what? I actually really appreciate that because when you're not here, and I ask Evan to look up something, he's like, no. It'll break the computer. We're not going to do that. But I want you to share something that we're extremely proud of.
So this little prop here, this arrived today in the mail, and this is our award. I don't know if you can see it. That's even worse. This is our award from Travel Leaders for Host Agency of the Year. Bum, 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 bum. And I want to thank all of you and our whole team for making that happen. And it's a huge honor. And an awful lot of people doing an awful lot of great things for that to happen. And, you know, we get little awards from all sorts of people quite frequently. But this one really made me stop and say, that is special. And all of you are special. And I just wanted to share it with you and with our team. Because we're doing a lot of things that are aimed at helping you have an easier time to build really successful businesses. And that's not a 1 day or 1 week, 1 month, 1 year process. It's an ongoing process. And I know all of you are really busting your butts, working with clients, working to build new lead channels, working to understand new products and destinations. And travelers are demanding. And I know how hard you work. So I want to thank everybody. This is a group effort here. That we're being recognized. So, you know, hooray for everybody. Kudos to all of you. Kudos to our team. And I think it's pretty exciting. So we're going to put this up here. And I don't know if we can leave that on camera or not, but...
You know what? We can put it in front of your...
Oh, there you go.
Laptop a little bit.
So I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah. It is. It's very cool. It's awesome.
It is.
It's awesome sauce. But, so, you know, and as Jason referenced, you know, we get lots of little awards. But I do want to say that everyone that awards us with little awards, they're very big awards in our hearts. Just
sure.
Yeah, I just want to make sure that...
I wasn't trying to minimize.
No. I was just trying to make sure that we continue to... Or get the...
Yeah, well, sure. I mean, look, every actor likes getting the, the Golden Globe or whatever, but it's not the Oscar, right?
Right.
Okay.
They'll also take, like, the San Jose special.
Right.
Key to
Best indie film at wherever, at Joe's Film Festival. They're all important, but...
It's funny... because many of the different companies that make up our family have been around for a very long time. Mm-hmm. And we've worked with some of the same suppliers ever since the very beginning.
Yep.
And I was recently going through a box of awards that one of the agencies had won. I went through it, but no, someone else did, and then put them all around my office and hid them in all different places. They're still showing up everywhere.
Who would have done that?
I have no idea, but you would think we were much busier than that. But one cracked me up, and I know at the time it would have been a big deal because now we can produce things, beautiful glass awards, whatever, much easier than it was. But our friends over at Globus, we had won like Agency of the Year, and it was a piece of wood, like just what are those like skinny, but like they're by four, like a skinny
a 2x4?
Yeah, like a 2x4 piece of wood,
or a skinny by 4. Is that
yeah, I think a 2x4 sounds right.
Okay.
But it was that, and then it had wood burnt into it.
Okay.
Agency of the Year and the agency name, and it had a postcard from one of their destinations, and then it had been, was that lacquered or shellacked?
Right, yeah.
And that was the award. And again, it's such an honor to win these
Yep, sure.
awards. But I had to text our friends over at Globus and compare it to another award we won, and said, "Wow, we've all come a long way."
Yeah,
there.
yeah. Times have changed.
Yeah, times have changed. But yes, thank you to all of you for all of you, meaning all of you watching this right now, all of you who are members, all of our supplier partners out there,
Absolutely.
and most importantly, our growing team. Because this is definitely not a one-person show.
No.
Not at all. Sometimes someone might say that the world hangs off of their cheekbones, but that is just a very flippant comment that doesn't have any bearing there. So I do want to take this moment when we're talking about awards.
Yeah.
So I have my Travel Quest World hat. Why might I have my Travel Quest World password?
Yeah, I think you have your world hat on because we're 48 days.
48 days.
And counting?
And counting, yes.
And we got some pretty fancy awards that we'll be bestowing in 48 days.
Oh, man. Just dented the table with the award.
That's how good the award is.
Yeah.
It'll damage the table that it's on.
Yeah. Does that mean it's diamond? I don't think it's a diamond award. So here's one of our awards. This is one of the Agency of the Year awards. Well, there's a couple of awards that kind of look like this. But the Questies are our annual awards, and they're made up of different categories. So sales categories, it doesn't mean, we do have the highest sales, but we also have the fastest, they've got better names.
Yeah, much better names.
Yeah, better names. The Ascension Award, the agency that is growing at a very, very rapid rate. We have our a Monarch Agency Award, a Monarch Agency of the Year, which is always a very fun award. Our reigning Monarch Agency of the Year is Miss Angie, and I wonder if she'll get it again, or because we don't have a rule.
Yeah, there are no rules for.
Well, there are rules, but not how long.
Not against
Yeah.
repeating.
Yeah. So it's not like being president. You do have the ability.
There are not term limits.
Yeah,
to
there's
the
no
Monarch
term limit. So,
Agency of the
and
Year.
Angie, are you going to do it again? I don't know. But there's also great awards around the types of the categories of products you sell.
Yep.
How you participate in our community.
Mm-hmm.
You are nominated by either yourself or other members.
Mm-hmm.
And best social media, which is a fun one.
Yep.
Best email newsletter, best website. Actually, one of our regular audience members, she's won website and a couple other ones on the same same vein.
Yeah.
So with that, I'd love to pop over to the chat and see what's been going on.
Let's see.
So the chat that I'm going to be going to is this current show, just because there are there might be other shows that.
Are we in like an alternate universe now where there's multiple shows running at the same time?
Well, Evan was saying it's like a multiverse.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're in the multiverse.
What's other Joshua talking about now?
Oh, well, he's on about candy floss versus cotton candy.
What is candy floss?
It's what some people call cotton candy.
No,
it's a thing.
who?
Yeah. British people.
Like I'm picturing like the guy from Monopoly. Like he would call it candy floss.
I would love to have some candy floss right now while I'm looking at my ticker tape.
Okay, so you just went to do the I'm sorry, I have to interrupt. We have to stop on this.
Okay.
You just went to do the little monocle thing, right?
Uh-huh.
Do you remember, as like a kid, that the Monopoly guy had a monocle?
Yeah.
Right? Yes. Apparently, it is one of those things that everyone thinks is the case, but he doesn't. Have you heard of this? It's called the Mandela effect, where there's things that we remember from being younger as being one way, when in actuality they're not. And so there's many theories why that is. You're Googling because you don't believe me, right?
Well, I mean,
I did.
why
too.
did I think that?
Well, there's different theories, but one of them is that we split into an alternate universe, and there's another universe out there where the Monopoly guy does have a monocle. I'm not saying I believe that, but that's one of the theories.
And it says the Mandela effect too.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Wow. Okay. That wasn't where.
Okay,
wow,
so
I
I'm going to ask you
wasn't
one more
expecting-
then, but then we can go to the chat.
Well-
Do you remember, the actor Sinbad?
Yeah.
Was he ever in a movie where he played a genie? This would have been from our era as when we were much younger. Do you ever
Okay.
remember that?
Well. I feel a little deja vu
Uh-huh.
because I feel like that has been brought up before, and I think he didn't play one.
Well, you're right. Theoretically he didn't, but I definitely remember him being in a movie playing a genie.
Well,
But apparently it never happened. So
he did wear larger earrings,
uh-huh.
and he did wear the harem pants.
He kind of dressed like a genie. Maybe that's
yeah.
what it was.
Yeah, because the MC Hammer kind of started that, and then
What
it
if-
kind of went beyond.
I want to hear that in the chat. We want to hear wins and challenges, but I'm very curious. Does anyone else remember Sinbad playing a genie? Because I'm pretty sure he did.
And I really do feel deja vu. I feel like we've.
And I've
asked
talked
this
to my
before.
wife about this. My sister, they all remember it too.
Okay. There's a Beyonce song called Deja Vu, and I'm just going to say. But I also wanted
go to the chat.
Well, we were going to go to the chat, but hey, if you still want to come to Travel Quest World this year, we are at the Waldorf Astoria, September 8th, 9th, and 10th. We have a ton of suppliers who are coming. We have more of you than we have ever had. So that
great.
is, it's.
I'm really excited.
It is the biggest event that we have ever had, and there is still space. So if you want to, go to Go to TravelQuestWorld.com, and there'll be a button to take you to the page where you can learn more about registering. So please get registered, and those of you who are wanting to find out, when can I register for my classes, that is coming very, very very, very soon.
Very shortly.
And the agenda for the real agenda, because there was a little, I don't know, was it a clandestine?
It was like a,
It was
it was like before the
universe.
invasion of D-Day, and the Allies were dropping fake invasion plans.
Yeah, because
So,
right here during this show, Jason and I got asked, what would you wear for a Hollywood night? And we were really going after it. And then I think it was Kara that said, well, no, at Travel Quest World, what are you wearing for Hollywood? And I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. So we found out later that, but guess what?
there
is
was a leak.
There is a Hollywood night. So
There
that
is?
Yeah, there is. So get your Hollywood out, whatever that means to you.
Is there any rules around the Hollywood night?
Like what you can do?
Does that mean just wear like something fancy, or does that mean like dress like someone from Hollywood, or whatever? Anywhere in between.
I feel like we can write up the description however we want to, but I think it would be cool to do whatever Hollywood means to you.
Okay.
So I think think red carpet, think step and repeats.
Mm-hmm.
You want some great photos there, but maybe you are a celebrity from days gone by, or maybe you're Cardi B, and you're a more
I don't think I'm gonna be Cardi B, but somebody might be.
Can we take a vote?
There will not be a vote. All right, let's go.
Let's go to the chat. It's been too long. All right, so Teresa said her win. I booked my first all-inclusive trip for a friend.
Nice.
Congratulations.
Very cool.
I like when people say asking for a friend. I like that. Way to go. Congratulations. Emily, this is kind of, if you're just joining us, we were having some audio issues. And then we weren't having audio issues, but thought we had audio issues. So Emily said, yay, I can hear you now. Let's see. Daniela said, happy Friday, everyone. Win. First river cruise request with pre-cruise stay in Budapest and first class air. I'm excited.
I am excited for you. Fantastic.
Yeah,
Yes.
girl.
And Kara said that having that that different name that you would check into a hotel so people wouldn't know it was you is called an alias.
Okay.
A pseudonym. I can't even say it. No, no, that's not even funny. I can't say it. So Anna.
I thought it was always an assumed name.
Well, I know when you said that, that sound
Like
right.
when it's like a fake name. Like an alias, I feel like is your... That works too. That
But
works
when
too.
you
I'm not
said,
gonna-
I have to,
I won't disagree.
I
with
have
you,
to
Kara.
be fair. When you said assumed name,
Yeah.
it made me think of like Law and Order SVU. I don't know why. I don't know, but alias is more of what I would go with.
Okay.
And what did I say when it was? Oh, Jackson.
Something
Jackson,
Charlemagne or
Jackson Montague.
Montague, I think. You said.
Montague.
You
Montague.
said.
Anna said hers would be.
You'd have a backstory too, wouldn't you?
Oh yeah, well, my family used to be a marquee, and there was some scandal that involved money and drugs and a disappearing plane, and yeah,
Wow. That
we
sounds
lost.
like a great miniseries or something.
Yeah, we lost the right to be royalty. So, but anyway, Anna Morgan said her alias would be Carmen Sandiego.
Yes.
I love it, Carmen, because if you stole the register like they do in the movies, and you're like, I'd like to see if you've got a guest that's pretending to be somebody else, I think Carmen Sandiego might be the tip off there. I love it. Let's see. So so guys, I will tell you, like Jason has happened before, my chat is out of order. So let's see. Teresa had said Happy Friday and National Junk Food Day. So Anna said her favorite snack is Gardetto's snacks. Do you know what those are?
Those are like the little Melba toasts. The little like dark brown, like hard cracker things.
Oh, I guess a snack.
Yeah.
But are those the same things that you get in trail mix, the Chex Mix?
Yes.
Oh.
Well, yeah, I mean, depending on the brand, but yes.
Oh,
Yes.
because I feel like Chex Mix get rid of everything else and get me raisins and those little brown
Raisins?
things. Yeah.
They
in
don't have
Chex Mix.
raisins in Chex Mix.
Okay, well then just give me the little brown chips and then I'll get raisins
Well,
separately.
you can get a whole bag of the brown chips.
Yeah, but I want to make sure that
And
it's
it's
the
called
same one.
Gardetto's.
All right, well, Gardetto's. We'll do that one. All
But
right.
yes, I agree with
and so lots of congratulations on the doing the first all-inclusive trip for a friend, Teresa. So way to
Yeah.
go there. And let's see here. Hold on. We gotta get caught up here. All right. So Michelle. Oh, I threw the hat. Is it handy? Oh, it's
No,
way over there. Never
You'd like
mind.
threw it across the room.
Yeah, I'm sorry. This was being dramatic there. So now I've got my Travel Quest World hat on. Michelle says, "Can y'all?" She speaks our language.
Yeah.
Can y'all
y'all.
talk? Can y'all talk about what the theme nights will be for Travel Quest World, or mention where we can find info about it? Well, first, info about it will be if you go to travelquestworld.com. You can then get to the site that has the agenda at a glance. And then as the sessions and things like that start to fill in, you'll get more details. But we can talk about them.
Yeah, let's do
because
it.
we just did it yesterday afternoon.
Yep.
So on Friday night at 6, so September 8th, at 6, everybody, so all of our attendees and all of our sponsors, we have 59, something like that, 59 sponsors.
Potato.
Yeah, or Punta Mita. Anyway, are all getting together for our purple party.
Yes. Plus any registered guests as well.
Oh yeah, if you've got a registered guest, because that's new this year that
is.
you can bring a register a guest. So just to give you, it's a purple cocktail party. We'll have some canapes. So you'll want to make plans for dinner later, but it's purple. That's all it
That'll be fun.
is. Purple. So what does purple mean to you? What does it mean to you?
It means purple.
Don't you like a team that has a purple outfit or a costume?
Don't I like a team?
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean?
Isn't there like the Vikings? Don't they have a purple
Oh, you mean like
costume?
a sports team?
Yeah.
And they don't call them costumes.
Well,
That's what threw me.
oh, okay. The purple. Well, just purple. Just purple.
No, I don't really have
Nothing like
a
that.
sports team that wears purple.
Okay.
But I know we have
Oh, no.
lots and
No,
lots
I-
of folks
I know
from
that.
Minnesota that are Vikings fans. So
Oh, they're in. The Vikings are in Minnesota.
that's right, they are.
Oh, fantastic! So there you go. So if you wanted to, you could do that, or you can wear purple sequins, which would be my favorite. Have fun. Purple. That's the theme.
Purple,
I'd say there'll probably be a lot of purpley type things going on.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
And then on
That'll just get us started, though.
that's just the
That's just the
that's just the kind of kicking off the Travel Quest World event. And then on Saturday in the evening, we will be doing our Questy Awards dinner. It's a sit-down dinner.
Yep.
You registered guests can come, as well as many of our sponsors will be there and our team. And that is going to be Hollywood night, okay? Not boogie nights. I want to make sure we're not confusing it, right? So Hollywood night, and we will have a red carpet, or maybe a purple carpet. I don't know. Red carpet
Maybe,
does
we'll
say
see.
Hollywood, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. So you can dress however you want to dress. You don't have to dress up. Like, we won't say, this isn't Studio 54.
I mean, don't wear shorts and like flip flops.
Oh, yeah. When I say dress up, I'm saying theme dress up.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, this is a gal.
Wear something nice.
Yeah, the Questy Awards is very serious business, and it'll be a good time. We'll have a lot of fun.
Yep.
But it's Hollywood themed. So what does Hollywood? Are you gonna go modern Hollywood, or are you gonna go? Don't do like steaks, because remember Lady Gaga wore like meat
A meat
one time.
suit?
Yeah,
Don't
meat
wear a
suit.
meat suit.
Don't wear a meat suit. But or you can go retro and do glamour, like Betty Davis and Joan Crawford. That's what I'd like to see. Anyway, so those are the themed nights, and I hope that helped you, Michelle. And I know because the show kind of got a little wonky start, I know that we have a guest waiting in the queue to talk to us, and to just bring this show back together. And that would be our Velma Tollison coming to us from Tyler, Texas. Velma, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. I've been here in the green room.
I feel like that was a little bit of a dig, Velma.
A bit. It says
I'm
you're in the
waiting,
green
Joshua.
room. It always says when I'm in here, you're in the green room. And I'm sitting here thinking, and y'all talking about snacks. I'm thinking,
Yeah.
most green rooms have snacks. I'm just saying. Just saying. Yeah, I
You
was a
need to
little
talk to your
nervous.
agent about that, Velma.
Yeah, really. I was a little nervous earlier because when you came back on, y'all thought you didn't have sound, and you did. And I started.
Yeah. So you know what? We were giving Paul credit for setting up our multiple cameras, and I just want to point out that the second run of the show was derailed because Paul came in and told us we didn't have sound. So yeah, that's what happened. So thank
It
you,
was all
Paul.
fun.
We
It was all
appreciate
fun.
We appreciate multicams, but thanks for the false alarm there. But Velma, why don't you tell us about our sales last week?
Yes. Well, it was. Oh, that's new. I thought it was my German Shepherd. Okay.
If your German
So-
Shepherd starts talking, we need to get him on camera right now.
He's a big talker. I'll have to tell you about that sometime. So, this was a week all about cruising. This was all about cruising. And in the number 3 spot, gross sales of $104,000 with a weekly revenue of 9,343. And this was made up of a Carnival group and a couple of bookings with Disney Cruise Line and Royal Caribbean. Very, very good sale for this member this week. And
Congratulations.
yes, and in the number two spot, gross sales of 110,000 with a weekly revenue of 13,132. And this is also a group. And I'm not real familiar with this cruise line. It's Celestial Cruise Line.
Oh my goodness. That is so exciting. So
Yes, it
so
is.
Celestial, our Travel Quest network got together and went. Was it four different countries that they went to on one of the Celestial cruises? Um, a Greek-owned cruise line. So they, to me, if you're going to do the Mediterranean, let's do it with the Greek cruise line because
Oh,
they are doing things that that you wouldn't necessarily get to do with some of the other cruise lines. So that's exciting. Nice
it
to see that
is.
group.
It
Yeah.
is. Yeah, that total weekly revenue is just that one group. And then in the number one spot, gross sales, 126,000 with a weekly revenue of 14,127. And this is NCL, Viking Ocean, and Sandals. These were just individual bookings that really had high dollar revenue. And so the total revenue this week for all of our members, cruises and the land tours were pretty close together. But
Oh,
the
good.
interesting thing about that is it took 341 cruise bookings to equal 746 land. So the cruises that our members are selling are high category, high dollar, for the most part, a higher class of ship and cruise line. So this was great. Good week.
Very good week. Well, congratulations everybody that made who made it to the top three. But congratulations to all of you who invoiced sales last week because what we're hearing across the board from you guys as well as our suppliers is we're in wave season still. So we started it early and we're still in it. So I don't know if I don't think if it will ever be the same again.
I
But
don't.
kudos to you guys, and remember when it comes to invoicing, there is a golden rule. And Velma, pop quiz. What's the golden rule?
Invoice at time of sale.
Invoice at time of sale. Yep.
Correct.
Do it now.
Do it.
Do it, do it. Well, Velma, thank you for hanging out in the green room. Sorry for all the difficulty, but you know what? Thank you for bringing this information to the show. And guys, I hope you guys are tuning in on Mondays to watch Conversations. Velma hosts a show called Conversations with some of our members, some of our partners, and I telling you, I can't. I know you've been in and out of the office, but not only are our members watching the show, but our team members are watching the show.
Yeah.
I was talking to our Terry recently,
Uh-huh.
and he was going off about one of our members, and he was like, "Well, he really likes this, that, and the other." And I'm like, Terry, how well do you know this person? Like, do you golf with him? What's going on? And he said, no, he was just on Velma's show. And I thought, wow, that's amazing. So anyway, please make sure you check it out. Velma, it's 1:00 on Mondays Eastern. Is that right?
Yes, that's right. And this coming Monday, I'll be speaking with Stephanie Boyle
Stephanie with an F.
with an F. Yeah,
Yes.
she's got it going on, so I can't wait to hear what she's up to.
Looking forward to that one.
That is awesome. All right. Well, you have a lovely weekend and say
Bye,
hello
Velma.
to your German Shepherd Jack from us.
Okay, I will.
Let us
Thank
know if he
you.
starts talking for real.
All right.
All right.
Bye.
Bye. Oh my goodness, I love it. I love it. Hey, listen. One of the things I want to draw your attention to is last week I did let the cat out of the bag. Well, you should always let the cat out of the bag. I feel like that's an awful saying.
Right. Who's
Why-
carrying cats in bags?
Yeah, don't put them in the bag. Put them in like one of those things.
I don't
that-
even like cats, but who's carrying them in a bag?
Okay, Jason, I'm going to
know.
tell you.
I know,
something.
that was fighting
yeah,
words for some people,
Yeah, just don't ever say that again.
I mean, I love cats.
Like, I have a feeling
I
that.
think there's a sound issue.
Yeah, I think that will now be clipped, and we will see it now everywhere.
I
hate cats.
I love cats.
But I did
my
let it
favorite.
slip that our 2023 getaway, December 7th through the 10th, is going to be back at Miraval Armani, in Punta Mita. And you will be getting information on that very, very soon. That is where we held the very first getaway.
Mm-hmm.
We had a few rooms. We have a lot more, and we also have some special things that are going to be going on there.
be fun.
So I want to personally, I should have said this while Velma was on.
Yeah.
Miss Eileen, I know you're out there, girl. I know that you think that you are not getting the emails, but I did not send an email yet about it. So you are not missing out. In fact, I have a Post-it note on my board that says, make sure you invite Eileen. So do not worry. We did not send out any information. We are so close to Travel Quest World that right now it is world. Doom, 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 world. But that will be coming, and it is going to be an amazing opportunity. If you have not been to the Miraval Armani, I have been twice. This will hopefully be my third time, if I am honored enough to go. But it is a very, very beautiful property, and it just has some very special elements to it, and cannot wait to go there. And it is in Punta Mita, not Puerto Vallarta. For whatever reason, I flew into Puerto Vallarta, and I always do a video of my room or my cabin before I trash it, right when I get someplace.
Right.
So I posted on YouTube that here I am at the Miraval Armani in Puerto Vallarta. Oh man, I was torn to shreds. So anyway, more coming. And if you guys got to tune in last week, it was so great to have that video message from Hannah. Hannah sent us in her question.
Yeah.
And thank you for doing that. Please record all you have to do, you can record your video on your phone, ask us a question. You can do it this way, or you can do it horizontally, which would be my preference. And ask Jason and I a question, or me and Jason a question, sorry. And we will answer it live, and we do not listen to the question first. Now, our producer does, so you can't sneak anything in there, Wendy. Don't try to sneak anything.
Wendy wouldn't do that.
She would, in a heartbeat. No. She definitely would. So just send us the video to support@TravelQuest Network, and that will get to us. We'd love to hear from you. Or if, now that we're getting close to Travel Quest World, I'd love for you guys to share your photos from past Travel Quest Worlds using the hashtag TravelQuestWorld on Facebook or on Instagram. We'd love to see that. And if you want to send us videos about what you're excited about for Travel Quest World, as the more information unfolds, please do that. Now, we are running a little bit behind, only because we had a couple of false starts. But I just need to check with our producer, Evan. Do I have New Jersey in the house? Oh, we do have New Jersey in the house. So, coming to us all the way from New Jersey, it is Erica Scanelli, our education manager, and I know that she is camera ready because she and we were just on camera earlier. So, Erica, how's it going?
I'm so excited to be here. Happy Friday, guys.
Okay, did you do like a little hand turn? Were you giving me like soap opera hand turn, like, hi, Jean Nate. Anyway.
I was watching Tips from the Barbie carpet.
Oh, Oh, I know somebody's going to go see that. So, Erica, we're short on time because of some of our technical difficulties, but what is on tap next week that you have to tune in to? You cannot miss. Tell
Cannot
us.
miss. Can you believe it is the final Signal What You Sell? 10 out of 10. The wrap up. So jazzed.
Yes, and been getting
Whoa.
great feedback. I have to give it to you as well as everybody that has done all 9 weeks so far. That is, I just cannot wait to see the impact of all these changes, or
I
not
appreciate
changes,
the
the more
loyal
information.
Signal What You Sellers. We've got a loyal group going.
I love it.
Yeah.
What else is
Yeah.
going on?
Amy is up with me doing fast track to super agent on the agent profiler workshops. That's going to be awesome. So if you were there last week for getting yourself set up, this is the next week, super agent. I would also like to mention our friend Mike from Beds Online is going to be here Wednesday for a power talk. And Mike gave us the heads up that his birthday is coming up and he wants bookings for his birthday.
Okay, so I thought you were going to say that he was expecting a cake, and I was
No.
like, steady, Mike. Like you don't get a cake just yet. But I like how he, made it all about travel sales. Way to go, Mike. Well, I cannot wait, and I love a good power talk.
You know what
That's
else is happening next week?
What else is?
The purple curtain's coming out.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
Partner Spotlight. Our friend Lauren from Virgin Voyages is here. And, they are brilliant to do business with.
Very, very brilliant to do business with. And it is so fascinating. I mean, I know we've been talking about Virgin a lot, especially because of the top sellers, being Virgin. But the amount of people who are new to cruise that are booking with Virgin, it's phenomenal. And I just met with Lauren last week, and she was going through the numbers, and it's like, every company wants to say, oh, we don't have any competitors. We're our own special niche within cruise or whatever their category is. But they actually are. It doesn't seem like they're stealing share from anyone.
Yeah,
they're creating a new audience.
Yeah, they're doing, and that's something that cruise lines have been struggling with or aiming for decades and decades. And so it's interesting to see them bring not only a different market, but to be able to market it in a way where people's perception is that it is that much different, and bring a lot of new to cruise as well. Now, granted, they're getting their fair share of experienced cruisers too, but they're doing some really great things, and it's going to be fun to watch them go over the coming years.
Well, and because I have been meeting with Lauren on a regular basis, this is I cannot wait to see Lauren and Erica together. It's going to be
good.
It's going to be really,
What day
really
is that?
awesome.
Thursday. Mark your calendars, guys.
And
Awesome.
What else is going on?
Next week, all call. Don't forget.
Hello, flight attendants. It is now time for all call. Please check your doors and get ready for arrival. Yes, so all call is happening next week. And do you have to do anything special to join the all call, Erica?
Do you have to do anything special to join the all call? I do. I've never been on the all call as a participant. I don't know.
She just failed the pop quiz.
Pop quiz.
Probably. No,
so-
you just come on Facebook.
No.
No.
Erica, stop now. Just stop. We did the pop quiz. Sorry. You'll be tested again within 24
Not in
hours.
education at
No.
all.
Hey guys,
Failing
listen,
quizzes.
for all of the events that Erica was talking about, and there's one more, Travel Leaders Network is doing Navigate through more benefits of their cruise space program, which you definitely want to check out. For all the dates and the times and how you register, and you do need to register for the All Call, please go to worldvia.pro and
that
go
was the
to
answer
events.
you wanted? Of course you go to worldvia.pro. That's where everything is. Do you guys know, too, that's where FAM announcements go?
What? Fam? What? Yes.
FAM announcements live on worldvia.pro, and there may be one up there right now. Our friends at Norwegian are hosting a seminar at sea, so
Cool. Hey, Erica,
check that
real
out.
quick, in 30 seconds, I was talking with a new member a couple weeks ago. They weren't familiar with what a FAM is. Can you tell everybody what a FAM is in 30 seconds?
A FAM is a short for a familiarization trip, which is a special trip to a destination or on a product like a cruise ship, specifically designed for travel agents to both experience the product from that supplier like a traveler, but also get usually classroom time or site inspections where you get to visit and experience those products like a travel agent too. So you can see things from both angles and you can come back from that trip ready and prepared to both sell that product and to know who to sell that product to. Because you've been there and done that now.
And Mark.
What? Wow. That was the most detailed explanation. Fantastic job.
Brevity is
Thank
not
you.
my strong suit, so
But
Thanks,
that was it was almost like you had a definition right there. But that was the most thorough definition, guys. So so in the industry we call them FAM,
Yep.
familiarization trips. Just to let you know, our Erica right here, she is in charge of working with our partners on these FAM opportunities. So there are some FAM opportunities that are invitation only. So, some of those you find out about, because somebody's used our secret hashtag, which we can talk about later, hashtag TQNTravel. And then there's others that are open up to the whole group, and you do have to apply and to be accepted, and then you get to go and experience these things firsthand. And everyone that goes comes back. For the most, I can't guarantee it. I feel like if this was an infomercial, the disclaimer would be like, the results not typical. However, if you do go,
Maybe it might vary.
they vary. But if you do go, you're gonna end up selling more. It's worth it. So thank you so much, Erica, for everything, and we will see you next week, where we will be right on time and not, kind of having couple of false starts. So
I
cannot
thought
wait
it
to
was
see.
me, so I feel
Oh,
feel
no.
good.
No. I can list a number of people who it was, but no, I'm not. Just kidding. It was not you. It was not you. No.
Thanks, Erica.
Thank you. Have a wonderful weekend.
Friday, everybody.
So, Jason, I know normally we have time for headlines
Yep,
and we have lots of
we're
things,
over
but
already.
we're over. And guys, again, congratulations on truly you guys winning World Via Travel Group Host Agency of the Year from Travel Leaders Network. POP stands for Power of the Partnership. Power of Partnership. They put the right there. It threw me off.
Pop quiz.
Pop
Pop
quiz.
What's
Tell
pop quiz?
me.
Joshua, can you, before you take us out, can I hear the Travel Quest World song again? It was like a rumba or something.
Oh,
it was
I can't remember.
Like
World,
bump, bump, bump.
Travel Quest World, Travel Quest World.
But there was like a bump, bump, bump to it.
Oh, I'm sorry. These things, they have to be on replay.
We're gonna get
I
a
don't
sample
know.
of that.
All right, listen, guys. Thank you so much for joining. Always a pleasure to have you here. Thank
So
you.
good to be back.
Yep.
Love you all.
And we've got you back now
I
all
should
the
be-
way in.
Hopefully for good.
Yeah, for good. And just so you know, we have this event called World coming up
Oh, we do?
on September 8th,
Yes.
which is a Friday, which is when we do the weekly chatter.
Sure is.
How might we broadcast this good time from the Waldorf Astoria?
I don't know.
Will we? Should we? Do you want us to? Let us know. All right. Take care. Have